Okay, so everything's been put back in. Shift selector with the spring, the detent spring and ball. The actual guide for the selector. This plate right here with two 10 mils. This washer and two plates that hold this bearing in. Diff and bearings. Now we're going to move on to the actual gear set, forks, reverse gear, idler gear, selector, and selector. Alright, so we're putting this gear set back in. Everything's going to be the exact same as when we pulled it out, but in reverse. So, grab these 5 pieces together, line them up, main in, grab these selectors. You're going to have to rotate this a little bit. You just got to be careful while you're doing this. You don't want to damage nothing. Bam. We're all in. And you make sure that these gears, all of them are neutral. Reason being, the gear selector goes. Okay. So lift these forks up. Slide your selector in. You want to get it to each one of those forks. Once you do that, gotta get those 3 bolt holes lined up. It's easy from there. Black one, golden always goes in that corner. Another black one. And the reason, little trick for anybody who may have a hard time, short fingers, whatever it is, for this last bolt. Line it up, magnet, push it in, then get your 10 mil, and you just screw it down.
Let me ask you something. Do you think your car insurance rate is fair? See, here's how insurance works. The premiums you pay go into a pool of money. They come with expenses when you get into an accident. But here's the flaw in that system.
Once you got them all the way down hand tight, you can tighten them. They don't need to be crazy tight. These are just 10 mils and an aluminum transmission casing. Bam. Get a rag, clean up everything around it. You don't want to get this thing dirty as you're working, okay? Next, it's going to be your reverse idler gear. So, it's pretty simple. Line it up with that pinhole, slide the gear down, it's in. Final piece is going to be your reverse selector. I like to take the bolts out, line this part up right there, lift up the gear, and just slide it in. So, if you got it at the wrong angle, it might, give you a little bit of headache, but it's too easy, literally, just to move it. See? Once you get it right, line up those bolt holes, get them hand tight. Two 10 mils again. Tight. Tight. Okay. Little tip, this little ring we worried about earlier, line this up with either around this bolt hole area. Okay? So everything's on, it's all in neutral. Next thing we gotta do run a bead of RTV, Honda Bond, the right stuff, whatever sealant you're going to use along the casing. And try and get it if you can. And you can spread a light coat around everything. Just try and keep it out of the casing and out of the bolt holes. You don't want it to fill up the bolt hole, crack it. So, preference can be spread it out. Preference could be run a bead all along the inside, outside, however you seal it. Make sure you don't go crazy with it. Light bead. Alright. We'll do the same to the top. In case any of this has happened, you know, not to be enough. Get wiped off in the process of installing it. And installing the top casing. And this is a white bead. Not worried about it being perfect, pretty, as long as it's not on the inside of the casing or in those bolt holes. The main concern. If you need the casing, take it out. You don't want this stuff floating around in your freshly redone transmission, do you? Alright, so now slide the lid on. Good way to start it is just keep all the holes lined up, all those bolt holes. Some people say they can just push it on from here. I've never been able to done it. So the way I do it is get something, put it in the shift selector, and I just go back and forth on it. Using the casing, we'll sit down more. This clip from earlier, it's actually new. It got replaced, came with the kit. We're going to be getting some pliers, prying it open, and that nut that we removed earlier with the impact is what we're going to be prying on. So, get those pliers, pry it open, pry open that clip. Get a screwdriver, get under that nut, and lift. There you go. That ring is now closed and engaged on that bearing. Next thing we're going to do, seating flush with all these 12mm bolts. So get them in there and started. The reason we're doing these first, it's going to help line up that reverse idler gear hole for that bolt, the markings for the detent spring and balls, where the reverse idler gear goes, this bolt should just thread right in. See, just like that. If it's not lining up or you're fighting it, then you probably didn't line something up right. And again, this one's not crazy tight either. I'll get the torque specs for everything once I edit the video up, and I'll just put them in there. So, sealed now. Final thing to do is use these Tall Pines Racing detent springs and replace them with these two bolts. So the reason I'm putting them in sideways, you know, there's a little theory that, hey, you could mess them up or jam these forks up if you don't put them in sideways. So these are actually Tall Pines Racing. They're supposed to be racing detent springs, so your shifting is going to be more crisp, more accurate, and it'll hold in gear better, because that's what these balls do. These balls and springs hold pressure, and on those forks, they hold it in gear. The second one, spring, put it in. So yeah, I mean, just replacing them as it is, I could tell right away they're a lot stronger than these OEM springs. So, making sure it's a little tightened. Good quarter turn, and then just a little snug fit test. And there you have it. Transmission teardown, reassembled. I'm going to carry this thing up. All these little actually, sorry, not last. This is last. This covers up that clip, and it's literally just a half drive. Just stick it on there. Some people will put RTV in here. I don't. Like I said, it's the whole thing about it may stress out the casing and crack it. So the way I see it is, if you do this job right, there's no cracks in it. It's tight. There was nothing that came off from the factory from here when I opened it up. So there is supposed to be. I guess my transmission didn't have it, but there was no leaks from there or nothing. So it's fine. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Any recommendations, let me know. If there's any request, something you would like to see, I could try and get a vehicle for it if I don't have one, and get that work done for you. You guys be safe. Have fun building your boots.